Hello, my astrology friends. This is Lada from astrolada.com, and today I'm here with Krasi Atasio, Sidereal Astrologer, who is going to lead us through the whole month of May. And will talk to us about generally first what the month of May will bring, and then each of the 12 signs she will cover. She would mention tropical and sidereal signs, whichever you're using, but she works with sidereal. So if you can check your sidereal ascendant will be the best. Hello, Krasi.
Hello, Wada. Hello, everyone. Yes, we'll be looking at the month of May. And we have some good news because finally Venus is visible for the whole world as an evening star. She's now in Aries, in sidereal Aries, which would be tropical Taurus. But on 6th of May, Venus is entering Taurus and she will be staying there until the end of the month. So this is very good. Finally, some relief because without Venus, we are lacking this natural sense of joy, this sweet Venus energy. When she's not visible, of course, everyone was missing her. So this is one thing.
A good part of life, the entertainment, the fun. And I heard you, Krasi, is in Bulgaria. I heard that it's fully open. People can go to nightlife. There is no restrictions right now. I hope the rest of the world will follow. But by the way, anyone who wants to join us in August on the retreat in Bulgaria, you should know that there will be absolutely no restrictions, just PCR test to enter. And we have a big group already. We're going to visit a lot of spiritual places, have walking treks while we talk astrology while we walk. We're going to have guides. We're going to have spiritual healers. It's fascinating. If anyone is interested, I'll put a link below for the hikes. That it's 7-day fully covered, food and everything, transportation, and we'll go to the biggest spiritual what is it, like a festival, they call it, up very high in the mountains on August the 19th, where we'll meet the rising of Sirius and the beginning of the new spiritual year, which starts always on the 19th of August, the spiritual year, and we'll dance the sacred dance of Panurithmy. We'll basically collect energy for a year ahead. But anyway, and Krasi is making a discount reading on the eclipses. Anyone who is interested to see how the eclipses till the end of the year, which are starting from May, will affect you. She has a discount on readings for $140, and the rest of the year, anything that comes out, it will be part of the reading. So
yes, thank you, Wada. Yes, very nice. So yes, finally Venus is visible. This is a big deal because this is her symbolical birth, and she is also Ishtar, or she's Aphrodite. So this is very beautiful female energy, and we will experience this in full because she's entering Taurus sidereally, and she will be there the whole month of May. Now, of course, here is important to mention that her first appearance is determining her influences during the next 1.5 years, because the beginning of every cycle, according to Hermes, is determining the whole cycle. So she is born in Aries in different degrees for the different countries, because there were some differences in the days of her appearances, but she receives the square of Saturn. This would say, yeah, she is a bit restricted. However, not really damaged, so to say, because Saturn loves Venus. You know, Master Ben Sudunu says, his heart is melting when he sees Venus. So I don't expect this to be really very restrictive, but it is restrictive in terms of markets. If people now think that when Venus becomes visible suddenly, this will bring a rise on the markets, I doubt it a bit, because Saturn is restricting her. I doubt it. Yeah.
Well, I suppose that also the restrictions about fun life and social life, which is Venus, will carry on for another 1.5 years. Because
yes, any Venus-like restrictions, whatever Venus means, it is also love. So she's a bit restricted, but still she's visible, and it would be beautiful and for people to look on the Western horizon and connect with Venus. Just let your intuition lead you and connect with this beautiful energy. This is really very important. Another interesting thing is, but this is already fact from 11th of April, Jupiter is in Sidereal Aquarius, and this is also changing, shifting a little bit these pure energies of the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction as we know it from 21st of December 2020. And Jupiter is also better there because it is diurnal sign. He's not that suppressed by Saturn. So this is another help. And then they're from the beginning of the cycle of Venus, they're creating harmonious aspect, which would say that even if Venus is indeed suppressed a bit or limited by Saturn, Jupiter is watching towards her and gives help. And what is this? What the ancients say, when we have harmonious aspect between Jupiter and Venus, they say the prayers of the ancients will be heard by the gods. So it would say that again, what will dominate will be love, awakening, our belief system, philosophies, helping each other, humanity, all these beautiful human features will be prevailing. So this is another thing. And then last thing is that this month of May is starting with the full moon. And this full moon is also very interesting, very intense. And maybe people felt it yesterday.
We just had this
yeah.
moon that we just had. Yeah.
Yeah, because this full moon obviously will determine the next 15 days, which is until half of May. But it is very interesting, and it is kind of, well, it is tense because while it formed the T-square on the sky, again, we had moon, Venus, Mercury, Saturn. So it is a bit tense. We cannot expect in full to be released from limitations or from, well, but still, you see, let's say that the dominating factor will be this heliacal rise of Venus, which is such a beautiful, gorgeous event. Also, until end of May, Mars remains in Sidereal Gemini. Well, this is not his best place to be. And until I think 3rd or 4th of June, he will be in Gemini. He can be a little bit confusing there, and he can play his role of bringing confusion. Another thing is that the degree of the moon during the eclipse was in degrees which the ancients say they may be confusing. So we need to rely very much on our intuition. If you want to stand up for our rights, for example, we really need to approach this very carefully and very intuitively because of this T-square, because of the confusing degrees and so. So to say that, I would tell you that up until 14th of May, the month is not ideal for new beginnings. But on the 14th of May, Venus is brilliantly positioned, and we have the first lunar crescent in the evening. And this is almost ideal, perfect for new beginnings, for people who want to do business or just any new beginnings. This is just very Venus dominated, very good day. So I'm just telling you briefly so that you, but again, we're waiting a bit, the tension of this full moon to release us, and we need to wait for these next 2 weeks because you see degree of confusion of the moon, then T-square. So, well, just rely on your intuition. Well, a bit, yes. And let's not forget what Jupiter and Venus sextile mean. The prevailing love, connection between people, and yes, connection with the Creator. So saying this, Wada, let's start with the 12 ascendants. I will start, of course, with Sidereal Aries, or if you don't know your time of birth, then Moon in Aries, or if you're following the modern tropical astrology, this will be tropical Taurus or Moon in Taurus. So what is happening for you actually is something very, very nice, which is like an omen, that good. And this is disappearance of Venus, the appearance of Venus for the first time on your ascendant. This is beautiful omen. She will be like a guardian for quite some time, and in May for sure. So she's like a guardian. So if you up until now had time of disharmony at work, career changes, probably you do, because Saturn is on your 10th house, so this is the most natural thing. Now Venus will bring you relief for sure. She will help you in just many ways. Even though she's fallen, we know she's fallen, but the fact that she's born on your ascendant, on your house of life, is already very good. Support, oh man, just take it from any apart position. And then of course, this can be a bit intense for your private life, for your, romantic life. But I see this as an opportunity, not as a problem. Jupiter also in May, of course, will be on your 11th house. So financially, this is good. So this, you're really blessed by disappearance in Venus, and let this be dominating your month. For new beginnings, also for you, I would say count more the period after the 14th, or let's say 14th, 15th of May, because then the moon starts to be to grow. And yeah, for medical interventions, for I don't know if this, yeah, okay, for Aries, you're very blessed. Yes, it's like you have your so to say guardian. And now let's look at Ascendant Taurus, Sidereal Taurus, or Moon in Taurus, or if you're following the modern tropical astrology, this will be Ascendant Gemini or Moon in Gemini. Now for you, this particular appearance of Venus, which is rule in your ascendant, is on your 12th house. This is also good, of course, but has interesting meaning. The 12th house is all your secret work, your secret place, your these are your secret enemies too. So and chronic diseases, let's say, and Venus will bring you blessing there. She will help you win over all these. Also, she may, since this is your ascendant ruler and she is representing you, she may give you really desire to be in self-isolation, to meditate, to also to concentrate on your awakening, to finding who you are, healing, all this. And this is actually very good. In terms of career, you have the help of Jupiter on your 10th house. Saturn is playing very important role for your awakening. And in terms of financial decisions, you may need to be cautious with Mars in the 2nd house, not to be too impulsive, to rely on your intuition, to be careful, double, triple check any detail before you make financial decision. Also for you, any new initiative you can perform after or on 14th, 15th of May. These are two very good dates indeed for any business or study initiative or even beauty project, whatever you like to do. What else? Yeah. Then let's look at Sidereal Ascendant Gemini or Moon in Gemini, or if you're following the modern tropical astrology, this will be Ascendant Cancer or Moon in Cancer. For you, Mars during the whole month of May will be on your ascendant. Now, indeed, this is not harmonious, and probably you feel it already, and you feel like maybe annoyed, or maybe you feel that there are conflicting situations which are finding you wherever you go. But Venus now will be helping you because she rises on your 11th house of children, gains, your hopes, your social circle. So I see this as blessing and as an opportunity for her again to be guardian, to give you financial support, to support your children. So this is good. Jupiter is trining harmoniously also Mars, who is on your ascendant. So even if you go through moments of disharmony, you are still guarded by Jupiter. He can give you even the very positive philosophical desires to study, to explore. Well, so also for you, actually, yeah, this is basically would be valid for almost everyone. new beginnings and important new initiatives I advise to be done after 14th, 15th of May, and not before that, due to the fact that the full moon was a little bit, well, too tense, let's say. So let's see people who have ascendant Cancer or moon in Cancer sidereal, or if you're following the modern tropical astrology, this will be Leo or moon in Leo. Now for you, very nicely, your Venus appears in the place of your career. This is good because probably you had tension, or because Saturn and Uranus form such square that for sure this is impacting your career place, communication with your superiors. But now Venus becomes visible in order to give you, well, to create friendlier atmosphere at your work. So she's very helpful. She can help you also with in your private life, because Saturn is transiting on your 7th house, and with your relationships, agreements, partnership, romantic life. So for sure you're going through such transformation, but Venus is of great help now. Also, what I forgot to say in the beginning is that Mercury also becomes visible, and in March, in May, we will have both of them visible in Taurus. This will be brilliant. From the second part of May, will help you financially, also in terms of plans, social circle, even creative activities, talents. So where only you need to be cautious and intuitive and loving with your partner, because Saturn is transiting on your 7th house. For sure, this is very transformative for you. And then let's look at people who have ascendant Leo or moon in Leo, or if you're following the modern tropical astrology, this will be ascendant Virgo or moon in Virgo. Now, for you, this is such a blessing. Venus appeared on your 9th house. This is very good. Mercury will appear any moment also in the beginning of May on your 9th house. 9th house is the house of the guru. It's the house where the sun is joyful, and they will be harmoniously aspecting your ascendant. This will help you if you're seeking for communication with people abroad, if you want to be on media and to appear and to your words to be heard, you to be noticed. So this is very nice, especially important again also for you will be the period after 14th, 15th, the dates 14th, 15th of May, because they could be very, very beneficial for new beginnings, for career plans. If you plan things, then this could be very good. Also, you have Jupiter who will be transiting on your 7th house for the whole month of May. Very benevolent. If you have unresolved issues with partnerships, agreements, even court cases, he can be helpful. He can even support your romantic life. Bring there some, well, support, guide you, help you bring peace. So this is very benevolent also for you. Financially, I'm sure Venus will help you, but especially good she will be for you in after the second half of May. When you make financial decisions, be a little bit cautious and very intuitive, and don't make fast and drastic maybe decisions, because Mars is influencing your finances, and he will be the whole month of May in your 11th house. Also be cautious with children, just cautious in general, attentive, so to say. And let's look at Ascendant Virgo, Sidereal or moon in Sidereal Virgo, or if you're following the modern tropical astrology, this would be Libra. Now, for you, you have the whole month of May, Mars, who will be on your midheaven. Be a little bit cautious at your career place. The way you communicate with superior, avoid conflict. Just be keep a little bit low profile in the month of May, the whole May, because Mars on your 10th house can be indeed, can bring disharmonies, can easily put you in a situation of conflict. Venus will be helping you, but this will happen from 6th of May on, because then she will be trining your ascendant, harmoniously aspecting your ascendant, and from this she'll be very helpful. She'll be together with Mercury, and from 6th, 7th of May, you'll be already feeling different energies, more joyful, more, let's say, positive, if you want, in any sense. Just, it will be just better. Because now Venus and Mercury, they're all in your 8th house, where they may support the finances of your partner, but you really need them to support directly your ascendant, your house of life. And this is happening a bit later, in a week only. Then Jupiter is supporting your 6th house, the whole May. This will be the case, your routine environment. You may have more support from subordinates than from superiors. So yes, this is about you. Just stay away a bit from conflicting, situations at work. And then we look at people who have ascendant Sidereal Libra or moon in Libra, or if you're looking from modern tropical perspective, this will be Scorpio moon or Scorpio ascendant. For you, your ascendant ruler is Venus. She becomes visible on your 7th house, and so is the full moon. So until the middle of May, you will be under the influences of this full moon, and Venus will influence your life even longer, which is very, very positive. She will help your romantic life. Her first appearance has an impact and emphasis on your private life, on your romantic life, on your agreements with people, contracts, even if you have unresolved court case, disputes with somebody, she can be very helpful, that's for sure. Then on 6th of May, she leaves and she enters your 8th house. From there, she's not that helpful indeed, but she can be beneficial if you want to generate finances via partnerships, let's say. So in this sense, she can still be very helpful. Be cautious a little bit due to the fact that Mars will be transiting over your 9th house. Be careful with your appearances in media or even traveling. He may bring you disharmonies if you're not well prepared, let's say, or if you're not very choosing intuitively the moments and the dates and the people to communicate with. And if you're not very well prepared, if you, for example, would have speech or presentation, make sure that you're very, very well prepared. Jupiter is supporting otherwise your finances, communication with children, and also for you, indeed, if you would like to initiate something, to have a new beginning, I would say 14th to 15th of May would be very benevolent dates. And now we're looking at people who have ascendant Sidereal Scorpio or moon in Scorpio, or if you're looking from the modern tropical perspective, this will be Ascendant Sagittarius. Now for you, your ascendant ruler Mars is in your 8th house. This is interesting because your 8th house would be, of course, all about mysticism, of course, some fears. And if you feel a little bit worried, melancholic, just welcome the sun. Don't allow fears to overwhelm you, because the good thing is that Venus became visible on your 6th house, from where she will take care of your health. She will help you to resolve conflicts, let's say. So she'll be very supportive, actually, so you do not have any reasons to be afraid. Especially good she will be when on 6th of May, she enters your 7th house. There she will help you with your private life. She will help you with your romantic life, agreements. So she will play a very good role for you. Even she can create muse for you to create art or to create beauty. So she can be very, very blessing for you. Then you have the support of Jupiter, who is bringing peace in your home. He even supports your career. So even though you may experience worries and melancholy, keep in mind that you have the great support of Venus and the benevolent planets. Also for you, the period for new beginnings will be indeed 14th, 15th May. So we need to have a bit patience. And then we look at Ascendant Sidereal Sagittarius or Moon in Sagittarius, or if we're looking from modern tropical perspective, this would be Ascendant Capricorn or Moon in Capricorn. Now for you, your ascendant ruler Jupiter for good is in your 3rd house, because from there you will more experience his influences. He will be harmoniously aspecting your ascendant, your descendant. So Jupiter in your 3rd house has much more powerful role than while he was with Saturn in Capricorn. From there, he will give you, he will help your spiritual awakening, let's say. He will support your speech. He will support you when you travel. He will support your communication with brothers and sisters, let's say, your studies. So he can be very benevolent. He will be even trining Mars, who is on your 7th house, and may bring you these harmonies in your private life. But still, even though Jupiter is helping, Venus is helping, be cautious not to enter a situation of risky, of disputes. So this is, rely on your intuition, but still you have the help of Jupiter, who is aspecting. Venus is supporting you financially very much, and this is because her first appearance is on your 5th house, and the 5th house is the house of the good fortune. And yes, also she will be, Mercury appears there too. And this is very, very benevolent for you. Your 5th house is blessed, and so will be for quite some, not only for May, but for a longer period. So financially, this is good. Only Saturn is saying that you may need to be organized. You may need to double check every detail. You may need to be well organized with your, disciplined and organized with your finances. For new beginnings, also for you, I would say, wait until the first half of May is over, and 14th, 15th of May are very good dates if you want to do something new. Also, then Venus will be on your 6th house. She will support your health. She will support your relationship with subordinates, let's say. And now let's look at people who have Ascendant Capricorn, Sidereal, or Moon in Capricorn, or if you're looking from the modern tropical astrology perspective, this will be Ascendant Aquarius. Saturn, of course, is transiting on your ascendant. Sure, this is very transformational, but I'm not telling you anything new, because this is the fact since end of January 2020 and will continue up until 2023. So nothing new here, but still Saturn is on your ascendant. There will be a point soon after mid-May when he becomes retrograde. I don't see issue there, but he can slow the actions, he can slow the activities, he can just slow the time. He's the Lord of time after all. Still, the first appearance of Venus for you took place, and also any moment Mercury will appear on your 4th house of your home, of your family. This can help you in many ways. This can help you bring peace in your home. This can help you acquire real estate. This can help your parents. This can even have impact on your work and career for good. Be a little bit responsible for your health and stay away from conflicts because of Mars in your 6th house, but don't at all be afraid, because there is always help. And this is Venus, which is aspecting Mars. She's watching towards Mars, Jupiter too, but still you may need to be cautious, especially not to get involved into any conflicting and risky situation. On 6th of May, Venus will be transiting over your 5th house, house of gains. This will be positive for your finances, children, communication with children, for your, if you're creating beauty, if you want to do new beauty or a talented project, this could be very beautiful. The whole period while Venus and Mercury will be on your 5th house, especially because she will be so beautifully strong in your 5th house. So let's look at people who have Ascendant Aquarius or Moon in Aquarius, Sidereal. Or if you're looking from a modern tropical perspective, this would be Pisces. Now Jupiter will be on your ascendant the whole month of May. This is very good. He works like a shield of protection on your ascendant. This is so good, a really protective shield. I even have noticed this like by observation, how protective Jupiter is when on ascendant, when transiting, even if he's fallen. But now he is not. He has certain dignities, so he will be on your ascendant. He will help you in any way that you can imagine. He will help you in terms of financially too, because he's ruling your 11th house. He will help you improve relationship with, let's say, if there is disharmony in your social circle, for example, he can help your children or improving relationship with them or whatever related to your children for good. Then also the first appearance of Venus for you took place on your 3rd house. From there, she will help your communication, media work, travel, studies, and this should be very good for sure. On 6th of May, she's entering your 4th house, and that should be very powerful to support your home, even your relationship, romantic life. She can have even impact on your work. However, like we said, her cycle begins when she's a little bit restricted, so we need to take this into consideration too. What else? Yes, also for you is valid if you have to do new initiatives, new beginnings, the period 14th, 15th May. These are two very, very good dates. Mars will be on your 5th house, so be a bit intuitive when you make financial decisions, let's say. So this is one thing. And then let's see Ascendant Pisces, Sidereal, or Moon in Pisces, or if you're following the modern tropical astrology, this will be Ascendant Aries or Moon in Aries. For you, your Ascendant ruler, the entire month of May will be on your 12th house. There he can lead you through the secrets and mysteries, esoterics, occultism. He can help you win over enemies. He can make you a little bit desiring to be alone, in solitude. He can make you very empathic. He can help you solve matters with illness, chronic diseases. So he can be also very benevolent there. But could be that you don't really directly experience the joy which Jupiter would give if he was on your ascendant, but still in solitude you can certainly experience his healing energies. Venus became visible on your 2nd house. Mercury will become visible there too, so that will help you financially. This is a very good heliacal rise for you, for Venus. This will help you also improve relationships with family members, let's say, with family roots. On 6th of May, Venus enters your 3rd house, and that should be very helpful for your communication, traveling, studies, education, spiritual awakening, spiritual work. Also, for you, like for everyone, the first lunar crescent and Venus in Taurus will be 14th, 15th of May. A very good timing if you want to do something new, some new initiatives. Saturn is very transformative for you on your 11th house. I'm sure that you're going through transformation of your career, finances, business, but Venus will be having her very helping hand. Be a little bit cautious and diplomatic at home, but also at work with superiors. This is also very important to tell you. But also for you, the 2nd half of May seems to be more benevolent. Wada.
Thank you very much, Krasi.
Thank you, Wada. Thank
you. You were talking on the chat.
Yeah.
Thank you. And yeah, I'm hoping that I don't know, that May becomes a bit better, even though there is an eclipse. There is a lunar eclipse, I think, towards the end, but yeah, I don't think it was full. We'll see. So thank you so much, Krasi. If anyone would like a reading with Krasi, she has a promotion now for the eclipses reading and to the end of the year reading, basically. And again, we invite anyone who is interested to come to the retreat in Bulgaria. And Bulgaria is fully open already, and they're planning to stay fully open, so there are no restrictions there. So hopefully we'll see some of you.
Hopefully.
And yeah, get to make new friends for life. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. We were chatting on here on the chat with lots of people. They joined us from all over the world. And we'll see you very soon again. Have a great week ahead. And yeah, may God bless you all. Bye-bye.